SmackDown star confirms she has been released by WWE. Jade Cargill, Mandy Rose, Natalya, and others react. The WWE releases this past week were a hard time for a lot of people. However, it is encouraging to know that every superstar who got let go has a lot of support from their peers. Jade Cargill and Natalya were among those who sent loving messages to former WWE superstar Elektra Lopez. She confirmed on Monday that the company had released her, with a post on her X/Twitter and Instagram handles. La Madrina received a lot of love on the latter, with multiple wrestlers reacting to her post. Lopez sent a clear message that referenced her 90-day non-compete clause, showing optimism for the future. Jade Cargill, Natalya, and Zelina Vega were the most notable names to comment on Elektra Lopez's post on Instagram. Jinder Mahal and Ariana Grey sent encouraging messages, while Blair Davenport also reacted. She was also released over the weekend. Many more current and former WWE stars liked the post on Instagram. Among them were Raquel Rodriguez, Mandy Rose, Wade Barrett, Maxine Dupree, and Lyra Valkyria. It remains to be seen what's next for the former Legado del Fantasma member. List of WWE superstars who were released in the past week. As we mentioned, several WWE stars were let go in the past few days, with Elektra Lopez being one of them. Here's a rundown of all of them. Elektra Lopez, Blair Davenport, Cedric Alexander, Giovanni Vinci, Paul Ellering, Akam, Rezar, Duke Hudson, Isla Dawn, Luke Gallows, Carl Anderson. It was also reported that Sonya Deville would be leaving soon, with the company opting not to extend her contract. Several teams and factions have been affected as a result of these releases. On last week's Raw, Liv Morgan faced Io Sky in the Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match, which ended in Morgan's favor after interference from Rhea Ripley. On this week's edition of the Red Brand, Sky took her revenge by pinning the former Women's World Champion during a tag team match. However, during the tag team bout, the Judgment Day star, unfortunately, suffered a brutal injury near her eye and started bleeding heavily. Following the show, Liv Morgan took to Instagram to share several photos of her facial scar. She also sent a message, mentioning that Dominic Mysterio still found her cute despite the horrific injury. Several current and former WWE personalities reacted with a like on Liv Morgan's Instagram post, including Jade Cargill, Apollo Crews, Blair Davenport, Ivar, Miko Satomura, J.D. McDonough, Carlito, Grayson Waller, Mickie James, Lola Vice, Renee Paquette, Jackie Redmond, Raquel Rodriguez, and more. Meanwhile, Dominic Mysterio, CJ Perry, CM Punk, Natalya, and Maxine Dupree commented on it. WWE star Liv Morgan's injury on Raw was not planned. After WWE Raw, several reports suggested that Liv Morgan's facial injury was planned, and the star cut herself during the match. However, during a recent live Q&A on Backstage Pass, WrestleVotes confirmed that Morgan's injury was not planned ahead of the match. They also mentioned that the former Women's World Champion got a couple of stitches, but she was doing great. She got a couple of stitches afterward. Everything I've heard is that she's fine, and that's good, but it looked great. Blood in a women's match on a Monday Night Raw always stands out. I don't think it was planned, but it looked good. It will be interesting to see if Liv Morgan will win this year's Women's Elimination Chamber match and challenge Rhea Ripley to claim back the WWE Women's World Championship at WrestleMania 41. It will be interesting to see if Liv Morgan will win this year's Women's Elimination Chamber match and challenge Rhea Ripley to claim back the WWE Women's World Championship at WrestleMania 41. Jade Cargill to return soon? WWE Superstars training sessions spark comeback rumors. Jade Cargill seems to be close to a WWE return. Cargill has often been criticized for her work in the ring. She has the appearance and the ring presence needed to be an absolute star in the WWE. However, her wrestling skills often leave a lot to be desired. But it seems like Cargill is about to shut down all of her critics. As per various reports, Cargill has been hard at work inside the WWE Performance Center. The PW Insider noted that Cargill will return to the Performance Center for the third straight week, and she might not even stop there. From the looks of it, Cargill seems to be raring to go. It must be hard for her to be sidelined, especially since Naomi came in and replaced her as the women's tag team champion alongside Bianca Belair. The fact that Bianca Belair has allowed this to happen also seems a little off. With all of this going on, Cargill will have a lot to do when she makes her eventual return to the ring. However, where and when that will be is yet to be decided. Hopefully, all this time away from WWE TV will help Cargill work on her shortcomings as a wrestler and bring a new version of herself into the Jade Cargill attacked backstage, taken out in an ambulance on WWE SmackDown. Jade Cargill was attacked backstage on WWE SmackDown. On the November 22nd episode of WWE SmackDown, WWE Women's Tag Team Champion Bianca Belair faced Chelsea Green and Blair Davenport in a WWE Women's United States Championship tournament match. During the bout, Belair's tag team partner, Jade Cargill, was found attacked backstage. She was laid out on a car, and she was clearly hurt. Belair left the match to go check on Cargill after the match. Belair ran through the backstage area, where SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis and other officials were standing by an ambulance after Cargill was loaded into it. Belair made it clear that she was upset, and she got into the ambulance before it drove away. Jade Cargill is scheduled to compete in the WWE Women's United States Championship Tournament, and she is set to be in the Women's War Games match at WWE Survivor Series War Games as well. WrestleZone will provide more information as it becomes available. New report offers update on Jade Cargill's potential return before WrestleMania 41. Since November 2024, WWE fans have been left wondering what is going on with Jade Cargill, one of the women's division's rising stars. She had to pull out of Survivor Series where she was set to team appear in the War Games match. Following an attack from a mystery assailant, Naomi stepped in as Belair's partner, and they won the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Who attacked Cargill has been the question on everyone's mind since, and fans and analysts have been speculating about internal rivalries to external sabotage. But for now, no evidence has come to light. Jade Cargill still prepping for WWE return, hopefully before WrestleMania 41, however. There is some evidence that Jade Cargill could be closing in on her anticipated return to a WWE ring soon. Reports suggested earlier in the year that Cargill has been training at the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. But among all the rumors, the most recent news claims she is still training at the PC as of this week, and hopes are strong she will be back at some point on the road to WrestleMania 41. Who attacked Jade Cargill? Fans are wondering. Some think it was Bianca Belair, since their tag team ended after the attack. Others believe Charlotte Flair will do whatever it takes to stay on top. Naomi is also in the mix since she took Cargill's spot as Belair's partner, and some think she had a hand in the attack. With WrestleMania 41 coming up, Cargill's return will bring answers and set up one of the biggest feuds of the year. Jade Cargill to return soon? WWE Superstars training sessions spark comeback rumors. Jade Cargill has been missing from WWE TV for a little over 2 months now. Cargill was ambushed and injured in a backstage segment on SmackDown, which aired right before Survivor Series 2024. After Cargill was written off television, she used her free time to